Guys, welcome to your all signs reading for mid-July. We are just going to take a quick look into what's going on for everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a great summer if you're in this hemisphere, of course. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little look into the person on your mind, their feelings towards you mid-July, their intentions with you right now. I'm also going to take a look at what you can expect from them next and get you some advice at the end. So we're starting with Aries. Hi, Aries. Let's see what's going on right now with the person on your mind. Okay, Aries, this looks pretty good. The person on your mind, you're getting the Chariot. This is someone who's determined to get what they want from you. I don't know what that is. It seems like it's a relationship. They're coming towards you. From now until August, you can expect them to be headed your way. You get the Five of Wands for their feelings towards you. They're conflicted. They're a little conflicted. There's been a little bit of turmoil between the two of you, maybe some words exchanged or just some like irritating feelings. Like, when somebody gets in your car and changes your radio station without asking, it's like stuff like that. It's petty, it's small. But that does seem to be how they're feeling for the next little bit here. Their intentions with you. Hierophant, that's commitment. You guys are in this for the long haul. That's how they feel anyways. Seems like you have these little petty disagreements because you're committed. And when we can relax into something and know that someone's going to be there for us no matter how many times we change that damn radio station, it's a good feeling. And that's how your person's feeling. What you can expect from them, you get the Nine of Cups. You can expect that they feel pretty happy here. I don't think you have anything to worry about here, Aries. It looks really good. They feel pretty content. They feel like you guys are getting along and having a good time. They seem pretty stoked on the connection between the two of you. The advice for you, do you need any advice? Seems like everything's going pretty good. You get the Six of Wands. Again, just sit back and enjoy it. Allow somebody to love you. Allow somebody to feel good in your presence, and do the same. Don't take it for granted. Feel proud of who's standing next to you. And just know that, you guys keep putting in the same amount of effort, you're gonna be getting that same reward. Let's get 3 more cards for how you're feeling about all this. I mean, I can't see you feeling any other type of way than how they're feeling. Okay, for Aries, talking about Aries, you get the Knight of Wands, the World, and the Tower. You feel like anything could happen at any moment, but in the meantime, you're soaking it in. You're taking it up, and I think sometimes when things are going really, really well, it's like, well, what's going to happen next? When's the next shoe going to drop? Don't think like that, Aries. Like, just let it happen. Let the positive times fill you. You see this person as your world. They complete you. And I think, hang on to that and get rid of this idea that the rug could be pulled out from under you at any second. And have a good time. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you. Let's go to Leo. Hello, Leo. Let's see about the person on your mind mid-July. I guess we're shuffling on to Leo. Shuffling on to Leo. I'm going to say that from now on. We're shuffling on. Okay. Tell me about person on Leo's mind, their feelings for Leo, their intentions, what Leo can expect, and some advice. Okay, Leo. For the person on your mind, you get the Ace of Swords. This could be something relatively new. Doesn't have to be. Whatever it is, it's you guys have really good communication, and it seems like, you know, there's no BS here. You guys are comfortable with each other. You have these like deep, long conversations. You get into these philosophical topics, and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I finally found someone who speaks the same language. Not literally, but like, you know, your energetic language. Their feelings towards you, the Lovers, they're choosing you. They feel the same way. They think like, this is so awesome. You guys could be at a little bit of a distance, maybe not, but I see a lot of talking on the phone here for some reason, maybe a lot of text messaging, but this person is really, really happy that you are the Adam to their Eve, or their Eve to their Adam, or their Eve to their Eve. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship looks like it is really positive at the moment and filled with a lot of love. Their intentions with you is the Four of Wands. They want to build this. They want to create a home with you. They want to feel at home with you. They want to incorporate you into their community, into their family system. That doesn't necessarily mean marriage, but it, you know, like, they want your friends to be their friends and vice versa. If it isn't already, this looks like it could have been, you know, like, could just be the beginning stages of something moving into the next stage. What is it? It's like the honeymoon stage, and then I can't remember. There's a nesting stage in there, and that looks like what you might be moving into. What you can expect from them next, you have the Six of Swords. This isn't moving away. This isn't moving on from this. This is, you know, you guys moving into that next phase, like I was just saying. This is taking this new, beautiful relationship that it looks like you have, and going into like the more comfortable, cozy, wearing pajamas around each other stage, and really enjoying the calm, peaceful energy that this relationship is bringing to you. What your advice is the Two of Wands. This is like, you guys are just getting started. You're just figuring it out. You got big plans, and make those big plans. You guys plan a vacation. This is just reminding you that it's still a little early on, so don't get carried away. Take it one step at a time, but definitely incorporate them into your plans. Let's see how you're feeling here. Your thoughts about all of this. You have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah. This is just saying, like, savor. Slow down a little bit. Don't rush ahead because it feels so good to the point where you forget to enjoy what's happening now. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. And you're going to make some mistakes that otherwise could easily be avoided without rushing. What's the phrase? Haste makes waste. So anyways, Leo, that's what we have for the middle of July. Hope you have a great rest of the month. Let's shuffle on to Sagittarius. Let's see what Sagittarius has got going on with the person on their mind. Tell me about the person on Sagittarius's mind for mid-July. Okay, Sag. You've got someone here who's not making any effort, who's a little bit stuck. They seem to have come to some sort of dead end here with you, and it's not necessarily that they want to turn it around and go back and start again, but it's also they don't want to walk away. They're just kind of like lingering in your energy for some reason. It's like they can't make up their mind of what to do. They want to go back to the drawing board, and you know, it really could go either way, but at the moment they're just not doing anything. They're just hanging around. Their feelings towards you is the Nine of Pentacles. They see you as single, they see themselves as single. They don't, yeah, this is I don't know if this is like a no contact situation, but it's like they haven't moved on. They're not going anywhere. It's like you guys separated and they're just acting like nothing ever happened. Like you're still just gonna like walk through the door at any minute, but they're not gonna ask you to do that. For their intentions, they have the Queen of Pentacles. They're really just trying to be practical about this. I think they could be saying to themselves like, well, Sag left, so what is there to do? If somebody doesn't want to be here, then they're not going to be here. There's really just like not a lot of effort being put in whatsoever. What you can expect from them is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, just kind of like maybe one day they'll wake up and be like, maybe I should reach out to Sagittarius. I'll get to it later. There's no rush here. And there's no rush to go anywhere else either. This person is so stagnant, it's almost like they're not getting out of bed some days. But I'm not even seeing that. I'm not even seeing them being like upset or, you know, depressed or anything. It's almost like there's a some sort of like robotic void happening within them. They could be like very emotionally shut down. This is somebody who's incredibly emotionally closed off. This is some avoidant energy. Let's see here. Your advice is the Wheel of Fortune. This can't stay like this. You need to change something. And if that means moving on, if that means getting off whatever hamster wheel cycle this looks like it's on, then, you know, that's what you have to do. But it does look like this is a cycle where this person comes in kind of hot and heavy, and then they just close down, and the two of you emotionally separate, or if not physically separate, because you're like, I can't get through. There's nothing here. Hello. Let's see from your side. Tell me how Sagittarius feels about this, what Sagittarius wants from this, what they think about this. Tell me about Sagittarius and the person on their mind. You get the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. You love this person, and it's killing you that they shut off like this. It's totally killing you. You want to, it's like you want to swoop in and save the day and say like, hello, wake up. Like, where did you go? But I don't see you actually doing that. You're also waiting. And I think you are waiting to see, you know, if this person can get it together. If they even see your value, you know, it seems like they're really focused on their own value, but I don't see them really recognizing yours. And that's not to say that they don't. That's to say that they're not capable at the moment of feeling for anybody else or feeling anything, really. This is somebody who's really closed down. So, you know, Sagittarius, I hope this gave you some sort of insight, and see you next time. Let's shuffle on. Who are we going to? Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Let's see about the person on your mind for mid-July. What they're feeling, what they want from you, what you can expect next. Tell me about Gemini and the person on their mind for mid-July. Let's get one more shuffle for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what's up with you? What's up with this person? Tell me about Gemini. Okay, Gemini, excuse me. You got something happening pretty quick here. I think this person is someone you're familiar with, somebody that you know, but somebody who nothing ever really has developed past a certain stage. So like somebody that you are dating, or somebody who you've dated in the past and it kind of like didn't really go anywhere, and they kind of like every once in a while will pop back in your inbox and be like, what's up, Gemini? And you're like, okay, hey, because, you know, it's fun and it's flirty, but is it ever going to go anywhere? It doesn't, you know, it could or it couldn't. It doesn't, I don't really get anything from this, but what I'll tell you is mid-July, any day now, you're going to hear from them. That chime is going off in your DMs, and you're going to be like, oh, hey, where'd you come from? This person's feelings towards you is the Page of Wands. They're interested. They just want to see, like, oh, I wonder what Gemini's up to. It's been a little while. And you're like, okay, hey. And you're both, you seem like you're both open to it, but it never really goes anywhere past just being open to it. Their intentions is the Hermit. They don't have any intentions. They're just curious. They're attracted to you, but you know, who knows what they have going on besides hitting you up from time to time. But it does seem like that's kind of their thing. They just kind of reach out and get a vibe for it, and get a little bit of validation, and then you don't see or hear from them for a while. Their next move is the Six of Swords. Yep, this is just like moving away. You've seen this movie before. You know who this is. If you don't know who this is, you'll find out. But like, I have a feeling you know exactly who this is, and you're giving me one of these like giant eye rolls, like, oh my God, not this person again. The advice, you get the Page of Cups. I you know, just like enjoy the attention. Don't put anything into it. Certainly don't get too excited about it because it doesn't seem like it ever really develops. And it could be holding you back from being available for somebody a little bit more serious. Who knows, maybe one day this person will turn around and be like, I'm available. I'm totally emotionally available now. Before I wasn't. And you'll be like, well, I know that. You don't have to tell me that. I know that already. Why were you reaching out to me when you were emotionally unavailable? And I'm like, I don't know, because I think you're cute. Let's see about your side of things here. How are you feeling about this person? What do you want from this person? Tell me about Gemini, please. You get the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're not impressed. You're not impressed. You'll talk to this person and you'll be like, yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, me too. That was fun. You don't even need this advice to not put too much into it, because you already know. And you know that you're worth a lot more than that. And this person, I think you might even be telling this person to kick rocks, if I'm being honest. But anyways, Gemini, that's what we have for you. Hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Let's shuffle on to Libra. Hey, Libra. Tell me about the person on your mind for mid-July. What's going on with you guys? Your energy seems a little bit stuck, Libra. Let's see. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind. Mid-July. Okay. Libra, I don't like this person. I'm so sorry. This person gives me weird vibes. For the person on your mind, you get the Four of Swords. This is somebody who's not engaging with you, who's not interacting with you, or who you are not interacting with. And if you are, you feel the emotional distance. You can sense that they are not at the wheel here. I don't think that you are communicating with this person at the moment, but we'll see. Their feelings towards you for mid-July is the King of Pentacles. They feel like you're somebody who they can call up when they need help, that you'll always be there for them. They feel like you are kind of like their anchor in the storm. And I don't see this person necessarily being that for you. So the impression that I'm getting is that this person is, they show up when they need something from you. And I don't like that one bit. Their intentions for you is the Tower. I don't want to say that they intend to destabilize you, but it does seem like they get a little bit of a kick out of ruffling your feathers. And, you know, they know that their behavior is shifty. They know that they suddenly change from happy to sad to angry to glad. I think this person has like very turbulent emotions, and I don't know if this is because you guys have, I mean, obviously you have a history with this person, and it's almost like they want revenge against you in some way. If you left this person because they're out of control, then if they show back up in the next couple weeks, it looks like it's kind of to give you a taste of your own medicine or whatever. I'm not saying that you deserve anything like that. Clearly not. But I'm just saying, like, this is how they're seeing it. What you can expect from them next is the Devil. I think they're a little bit obsessed with you. And I think that they're a little bit obsessed with this idea of, like, Libra can't treat me like that. Libra can't leave me. Libra can't tell me what to do. Libra can't take any control out of this relationship and give it back to themselves. You know, I do think that you can expect them to act in a very selfish manner where they're not showing up with the best of intentions again. Your advice is the Five of Wands. Your advice is don't let this person get to you. Don't let this person get to you. You know, it's so, especially when there's emotions involved, and especially when you have a history of arguing with someone, it almost becomes normalized in a way. And this is like, just don't engage. Don't take the bait, because they're coming in with a fish hook, and don't take the bait. Let's see from your side how you feel about this person, what you want from them. Tell me about Libra and this person on their mind. You know, I almost get this impression that this person's lying in wait, that they're just waiting for the right moment to come back and try to get to you, try to like get under your skin a little bit. I don't know why anyone would do that. Okay, from your side, Libra, you have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Lover's card. This person has already done enough. This person has already fucked with you enough. And I don't see it. I don't think that this is over. It kind of seems like it should be. It doesn't necessarily tell me that it is. I can see that you are very stressed out by this person. This person brings a lot of conflict and strife into your life. And, you know, I think that on your side of things, you could be someone who is avoiding conflict at all costs. You're somebody who maybe is a little bit more of a people pleaser. And somebody like this is your opposite, and opposites attract. So there can be a very dramatic, magnetic pull in a relationship like this, that you feel like you can't escape from it, but you can. And, you know, I think this person has hurt you before, they've betrayed you before, and you're losing a lot of sleep over this idea of them popping back up. So, you know, be prepared for it. And don't give them the time of day. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Let's shuffle on to Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the middle of July. Tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind. Who is Aquarius thinking about? Tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind for the middle of July. All right. Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, for the person on your mind, you get the Seven of Pentacles. This person is definitely thinking about you, absolutely. I don't see you guys having any sort of contact at the moment. I think they're looking at you like Aquarius didn't turn out like I thought it would. and there's a lot of disappointment. They are really trying to see what exactly happened here. It's like, well, we had all this, and then it just stopped for some reason. And I don't think there's a lot of clarity here, and this person is searching for answers. Their feelings towards you is the Hermit. They're not letting you know how they feel towards you, no matter how they feel. I think they're trying to figure out how they feel themselves. They're searching, they're being very introspective, and they have their back turned because I think this is a very confusing situation for them, and I don't see them really coming to you for answers at all. Their intentions towards you is the Seven of Wands. I think they're fighting themselves because they've decided that this isn't right for them, or they've decided that they need clarity before anything can happen between the two of you, and they hate that they can't just move on, and they hate that they can't just give this up. They're still totally stuck on you and doing everything in their power to stay there. It's almost like somebody who, like really loves to ruminate on something because it's not because they can't figure it out. And I do think that there's a lot of that here. There's definitely a lot of confusion surrounding how this person feels, what they want, but it's like they like to even think about the bad times because it makes them feel like you're in their presence somehow, because they like having you on their mind no matter what the context is. What you can expect from them is the Empress. This is telling me that you can expect for them to be doing them. This person is trying to revel in a little self-care. This person's trying to grow personally outside of your connection. And, they really want to be the best them that they can be. And I think that is, they've been doing a lot of processing. They've been doing a lot of thinking here. And that is good for growth. So I feel like I wouldn't expect to hear from this person unless you're the one reaching out. I don't see them contacting you in any way. The advice for you is the Ace of Wands. The advice for you is, if you wanted to, I feel like the door is a little bit cracked here. I don't know. We'll see about your end here in a second, but this person is not closed off to you. This person is closed off to the confusion that comes along with your relationship. This person is not here for any mixed signals. They're not here for any double talk. And, they've withdrawn from this because it was creating some sort of like inner turbulence here for them. And it's like, I feel like they reached out to you and were like, can you clarify some things? And maybe you were like, I wish I could, but I don't know. I don't know. But let's see from your end. Very curious to see how you are handling this situation. Tell me about how Aquarius feels here, what they want, what they think, with the person on their mind for the middle of July. Let's do one more. And I do see your energy is very stuck as well, Aquarius. This person is I don't want to say that this person is stuck, because I don't see them as stuck. I see them as very slowly processing. and not this person's not distracting themselves whatsoever. So there's nothing to worry about there. If you're concerned about them moving on, they haven't moved on. They're still in your energy, and they're still just trying to process this first. Okay, for you, Aquarius, you get the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. I do think that you see this person as your person. I think that you have a lot of love for this person. I think this person really lights you up. And, you know, I think that you see them as tough. And at times that can be the thing that kind of repels you. But in hindsight, I think that you see their vigor and their ability to get straight to the point, and that's attractive, and that's why you love them. However, I also think that you feel like this person is playing games with you in a way. So, you know, I think that there's a lot of confusion and a lot of misunderstandings here, and one good conversation where everything is laid out on the table could really do both of you a lot of good. And that's not to say, like, so you guys can get back together. It could be, if that's what you want. I think that is what you want. But either way, just to clear the air and close off this unfinished business. This is completely unfinished business for you, Aquarius. Anyways, that's what we have for you mid-July. Hope it helped. Let's shuffle on. Who are we going to? We are going to Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the middle of July. Tell me about the person on Cancer's mind, how they feel, what they want. Tell me about the person on Cancer's mind. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. There's a lot of love here. This is somebody who you're very close with. But you think there's something not fair happening. You have Justice representing the person on your mind. And there's some sort of imbalance happening where I don't know what's happened here, but I'll tell you this much. There's a back and forth where, like, well, you did this, well, you did that, and it's creating a lot of imbalance here. And I think it could possibly have even separated the two of you for a time. I see a pause here. I don't see a break. I see a pause. Your person's feelings towards you is judgment. They want to get back together. They don't want to be in proverbial jail. They feel like they're in the doghouse because of whatever's happened here. And I do see them wanting to reconcile this situation. They want to reunite, they want to reconnect, and you know, I feel like the middle of July is when you are going to start this process if it's not already started. Let's go on to what they intend for you. They have the Ace of Wands. They want to come back in. They want another chance. They don't want this to be over. They just want to have a good time. They're like, let's just put all that behind us and move on. And yeah, I think that this person is very, very attracted to you. They see you as the bee's knees. What you can expect from them next, they're showing up. They're popping up. They may be coming in, you have the Six of Wands, they may be coming in with like, hey Cancer, check this out, look what I did, and trying to like woo you in a way of trying to impress you in some way, which, you know, take it or leave it. I mean, if they show up with something impressive, then good on them. But if they're just all talk, then I could see you just being like, oh, okay, cool. But regardless of that, I think that there's a lot of love here. I just think that this could be, you know, this could be a relationship that's been going on for a while, and you know, you take a little break or you step back. Even when I say a pause, I don't even mean like you're not talking. I just mean like, you know, like you've withdrawn your energy just ever so slightly. That, or at least that's how you see this person. But I do see them coming back around and being like, yeah, sorry about that. We're all good now, right? The advice for you is the Devil. I think this advice here is telling you to be a little selfish. Think about yourself more. Don't give all of your energy to somebody else. If you want to explore something taboo with this person, I think that they might be down for it. That's gonna be between the two of you. I'm not gonna get into that today. Let's see about you, how you're feeling towards this person, how you feel and what you want. Tell me about Cancer, please, how they're feeling about this person, the person on their mind. You get the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I do just feel like you guys have kind of like withdrawn from each other ever so slightly, but there is a lot of love here, and I do think that you want to bring this back together and get back to that balanced, happy place as quickly as possible, because, you know, I think this person feels like home. This person gives you a sense of belonging. And don't we all wish that that were the case for everyone? So anyways, Cancer, happy birthday once again. Let's shuffle on. We're going to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Tell me about the person on your mind. I hope all you guys are doing well. Enjoying the weather and whatnot. I don't know if you could tell I'm not one for small talk. It's actually very challenging for me. I'm trying to get better at it. But like in real life, like out here in the wild, one difficult task for me. Okay, let's see. This isn't about me. This is about Scorpio. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind for mid-July. Scorpio, person on your mind, you get the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're anticipating a difficult conversation, and you may be keeping your distance emotionally at this time because, you know, you're picking up on something that's not sitting right with you, and this person is not being clear, and they're not just coming out and saying what you are feeling. Like you're intuiting that there's something that they're not saying, and so you're anticipating it. Their feelings towards you is the Three of Swords. I don't know if they feel like this isn't going to work out, or if they feel like you've hurt them in some way. Either way, they're not feeling great at the moment. And this could also have nothing to do with you, and they're upset about something else. But either way, This person is in a lot of pain, and this person is in need of some TLC. Their intentions is to, unfortunately, it looks like their intentions is to keep you in a state of confusion, or at the very least not let you in on their inner world at the moment, because they're not sure what they are feeling. This is somebody who is a little emotionally immature, no matter how old they are. This is somebody who doesn't think deeply about their inner world, and just kind of like lets things come and go, and avoids the deep inner work that is required to connect deeply with somebody else. Let's see what you can expect from them. The Seven of Cups, you can expect from them to be exactly how they have been. You can expect some confusion. You can expect them to keep their options open. You can expect the unexpected. This person is not somebody who is who easily commits. I would even go as far to say that this person may have a fear of commitment and a fear of missing out. So it's like they meet somebody and they go all in, and then very quickly they're like, well, maybe that grass is greener. And it's not because of you, it has nothing to do with you. It's because their internal world is so arid and so vast and empty. And there's nothing again, nothing against this person. This is just like, this is attachment stuff. This is not saying this person is a black hole. This is just saying that emotionally this person has a hard time truly getting to the bottom of how they feel. And it creates a dynamic where they're afraid to latch onto one thing because they can't experience love in the same way that you can. And they're always feeling like there's that one little thing missing, but the thing that's missing is within them, but they keep searching for it outside of them. I hope that makes sense. The advice to you is the Chariot. Maybe take the fork in the road. It's time to go in a new direction. It's really easy to stay attached to someone who isn't really telling you anything is wrong, because it creates a sense of anxiety in us that's like, well, they're not saying anything's wrong, so maybe nothing's wrong, but I can tell something's wrong, but they're not going to tell me that something's wrong. And it can become sort of like a hamster wheel, and it keep you really stuck in relationships that aren't for you. But let's see how you're feeling about this person on your mind. Now this person just seems like they have some things to work through, and that's going to be their job to do. And it's so easy to think like, well, maybe I can help them. But truly, like when it comes to your internal world, a therapist can help you, but you can't help somebody. You can't love somebody through it. They have to want to do it. They have to start themselves. Let's see how Scorpio is feeling about this person mid-July, what they want from them. Tell me about Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're really stuck on them, and it's like you want things to shift. You want this dynamic to change, and you want to feel the love that you think is there, that you know is there, that you feel coming from your end. You have the Empress, the Four of Pentacles, and Death. But in reality, I think your intuition is telling you that unless something radically shifts here, you may need to provide that love for yourself. You may need to focus more on self-love than someone else. So Scorpio, that's what we got. I hope that was helpful. Let's shuffle on. We have Pisces next. Hey Pisces. Let's see. Who is the person that you're thinking of? What's going on with them? How are they feeling? What are they gonna do next? Tell me about Pisces. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, Pisces. Let's see. For the person on your mind, you get the 8 of Pentacles. You could see this person as a very hard worker, or alternatively, this person can be working very hard to ensure that you guys' relationship is top notch. And I do see that it, you know, that it is. I don't see anything negative here. I see someone who is very focused on the future, someone who is very focused on their craft, their career, their whatever they're good at. And I think that you're included in that, Pisces. They're very focused on you, and they want the best for you guys. For their feelings towards you, they have the 6 of Wands. They feel like they won the prize. They really see you as a trophy, and I don't mean that in a like chauvinistic sense whatsoever. I mean that in like, you make them proud, and they're proud to be seen with you. They find you extremely attractive, and I think that you really are a cheerleader for them, and you keep them motivated, and that's something that they really love about you. Their intentions towards you is the King of Swords. I think they just, you know, they want to make sure that everything goes as planned. This could be someone who's a little bit controlling, and that's not to say controlling within your relationship, but somebody who just, you know, likes things a certain way and wants those things to stay that way, and they do the work to maintain those things. This is somebody who could be very routine. What you can expect from them is the 10 of Pentacles. You can expect them to do everything that you want them to do. If you want the house, the kids, the dogs, the grandparents, if you want the legacy, if you want the permanence and the sense of security and stability, this person is someone who you can rely on for that, and who's going to show up for that. The advice for you is the Hanged Man. The advice for you is, if there's anything that you're feeling not so good about, maybe take a step back and just get a different perspective. If you think that this person is like a little rigid or too focused on material things, if that's a deal breaker for you, then, you know, contemplate it first, but also take a step back and maintain the emotional distance to see the other things that they are offering you here. I don't want to say that this person looks like a stick in the mud, but they, you know, it's not the most exciting energy. It could be also that this is what they think that you want. This is what they think that you need. So they're showing up in this way. And if it's not what you need, then I think that they're open to hearing it. I just think they want to make you happy. This person just wants to make you happy. Let's see how you're feeling. about this person, what you think and what you want. All right. Okay, well, looks like you're on the same page anyway, so that's great. You get the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. There's a little bit of you not being sure here, but you know, overall, I do think that you love this person. There's a lot of love here, and you do see them as your happily ever after, and you do appreciate how they're showing up and the stability that they're providing for you in your life. And I think that you just, you know, you might even think that like it's too good to be true. You might be looking around like, well, what's wrong with them? But anyways, that's what I have for you, Pisces. We're shuffling on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing well. We're taking a look today at the person on your mind and see how they feel, what they want, what you can expect. Let's see. Tell me about the person on Taurus's mind for mid-July. Okay, Taurus. Let's see. Oh. That was the Three of Swords. See if that comes back out. Taurus, for the person on your mind, you get the Moon. I don't know if this person is going through something and they're in a kind of a turbulent state of emotions, or if you view this person as hiding something from you. I don't see a lot of contact between the two of you. You could both be kind of separated here, kind of keeping to yourselves and not really letting the other in on what you're feeling or what you're thinking. Their feelings towards you as the Tower, they feel like you ripped the rug out from underneath them. They think that it looks like maybe this relationship has met some sort of tragic ending here, and they didn't see it coming, or you didn't see it coming. Either way, there's a lot of confusion here and a lot of mixed feelings. There's a lot of love and there's a lot of, I'm not going to say hate, it just comes naturally to say love and hate, but a lot of desire for things to turn around. Their intentions towards you is the Queen of Cups. They want you. They want to be with you. They want to feel your loving arms around them again. They feel like when they follow their heart, it ends up where you are. So, you know, I don't know what's happened here, but the feelings are still there on their side at least. We'll get to you in a moment. What you can expect from them is the Ten of Wands. You know, if this person shows back up, you can expect them to do some work for it. You can probably ask them to do a lot of work to come back, and I think that they will. I think they'll put their head down and really carry the load and try to show you that they're worth it and they're capable and they're here for it. I wouldn't suggest putting it all on them, just because then it can reverse and they'll be like, well, now I'm taking on too much and now this is just an obligation. And maybe this is the pattern in your relationship of like, this feels too heavy, so we have to give it up. And then it's like, well, now the separation feels too heavy, so let's get back together. I do see like some very cyclical in and out, breaking up, getting back together, pausing, separating, coming back. this is kind of what I'm seeing here. Your advice is the Two of Cups. Your advice seems to be give it another shot. I'm not clarifying today because it's all signs reading, but the advice is, you know, feel the connection, get into it. See what this person's got to say. Let's see from your end, Taurus, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you want. Tell me about Taurus. How's Taurus feeling about the person on their mind? Wow, okay. You really love this person. You have the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. You see this person as someone you can have fun with. You see this person as your partner, and they make you feel like young and happy. So, you know, the advice here seems to be to reach out and open the lines of communication if they're indeed closed. I don't know if they are or if they aren't, but I do see this person being incredibly open to it and willing to do what it takes to bring this back together for you, Taurus. So that's what we have. We're gonna shuffle on to Virgo. Hey Virgo. Hope you guys are well. Let's see what we have for you for mid-July. We're taking a look at the person on your mind, how they feel, their intentions towards you, what you can expect from them. And then we're gonna get you some advice and also just kind of get a little peek on your side and see how you're feeling about them as well. Okay, tell me about the person on Virgo's mind for the middle of July. All right, this looks really good, Virgo. The person on your mind is the Empress. This is someone who you see as very loving, very kind, someone who really makes sure that you have what you need, and also is somebody who really makes sure that they tell you how much they love you and how much they care for you, and how much they want to be around you. Their feelings for you is the Six of Pentacles. This isn't like grand gestures of love, but this is actually like real love. Their feelings towards you is they're balanced, and they see that you give as much as they give, and they feel like you guys are a very good match, that you are like balancing each other out, and that this is a relationship that there's an equal give and take in, and that's something that they really value. Their intentions with you is the Three of Cups. They want to have fun with you. They don't want to, I don't see this person as like a Netflix and chill kind of thing. It could be if that's what's fun to you, but I see you guys going out and commingling your groups of friends and hanging out with your families and really just enjoying yourselves and your community together. Yeah, this looks really beautiful. What you can expect from them is the Ace of Wands. They're very passionate about you. They are very attracted to you, Virgo. They see you as someone that they can open up to and try new things with. This person is going to give you a good time. I'll put it like that. That's what you can expect from this person. The advice is the Four of Wands. Yeah, the advice is to enjoy each other and enjoy each other together out and about. Make sure that you're not isolating yourselves and incorporating others into your beautiful relationship here, because the two of you could really teach a lot of others how to be interdependent. This is a very interdependent relationship, and that's great. Let's take a look at your side of things, how you feel about this person, what you want. Tell me about Virgo, how they feel about the relationship, this person that's on their mind for mid-July. Okay, Virgo. Wow. A lot of feelings. You have the Star, Justice, and the High Priestess. You feel like this person is a dream come true. You feel like they are the light at the end of a long tunnel of, you know, people who haven't shown up for you in the way that you needed them to. And you also see that this person is reciprocating in just the right amount of ways. You feel the balance between the two of you, and you are, it's almost like you're standing back looking at this relationship and viewing it outside of your body, because you're like beside yourself. You're like, I can't even believe this is true. I can't even believe this is mine. We'll believe it. Okay, Virgo, that's what we have for you for mid-July. Let's see. We're shuffling on to Capricorn. Thank you for your patience, Capricorn. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we have for you for mid-July. We're looking at the person on your mind, their feelings towards you, their intentions, if any. We're also going to see what you can expect from them next and get you some advice. And then we're just very quickly going to take a look at how you feel about all of this too. So, tell me about the person on Capricorn's mind for mid-July. Okay, Capricorn, for the person on your mind, you get the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me that this is somebody who you're in an established relationship with. This is somebody that you know well. It does look like there's been a little bit of a rift here. It seems like you guys could be either separated or not speaking, or taking a bit of a break. I don't know what's happened, but it does seem like there is a little bit of separation between the two of you. But I also don't think that that would be permanent, because there is so much here between the two of you, and it does seem like this relationship brings a lot to both of you and really gives both of you a sense of togetherness and of being at home with one another. Their feelings towards you is the Five of Pentacles. It seems like they feel like you have left them out in the cold, that you are leaving them behind in some way. This person is feeling discarded and like they've hit a new low. They're very upset and they feel a little bit hopeless, to be honest with you. But I don't think that it's like it's hopeless because it's you guys have so much going on between the two of you and so much love between the two of you that whenever there is any sort of even if it's just emotional separation, it doesn't even have to be physical separation, even if it's just emotional, it really kills them. It makes them feel like they've lost a limb, almost. Their intentions towards you is they want to move this into a better place. They want to come out from this energy of being emotionally disconnected, and they want to bring it into a calmer, better atmosphere. They don't want to be here stuck in this energy of feeling like you guys are not on the same page. What you can expect from them is the 10 of Cups. You can expect them to tell you that. You can expect them to say, like, you're my person. What's going on here? How do we bring this back together? You know, it's like so often in relationships, there's some sort of break, and then it's like, well, it's broken. We can't move forward from here. And that's just like, it's tragic when that happens. And when you have someone, which it looks like you do have, Capricorn, who's willing to do the work that it takes to repair after something happens, after there's a misunderstanding or an argument or feelings get hurt, that is someone who is worth keeping around. That's somebody who is showing you that they are able to commit and stand by it and really do the work that it takes to maintain a committed relationship. Your advice is the 8 of Pentacles. Your advice is to also put in the work. You guys can work together and figure this thing out and bring it back to the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I mean, that is a beautiful, committed relationship. That there's a lot of unconditional love, despite, you know, wanting to tear each other's heads off every once in a while. That's normal. And I think that you know that. I don't think that there's any true feelings of this is broken, this can't go on. Not at all. I just think that, you know, there's been a little something that's happened here, and you guys are going to very easily fix it. Let's see from your side how you feel, what you want about the person on your mind. For Capricorn, you get the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you feel it too. Something here is hurt. You're both hurt by something, but there's also, you know, this is the person that you work with, and I don't mean like physically work with at a job, but I mean like this is somebody who you are used to cooperating with, used to compromising with, and you guys can have these like passionate new beginnings over and over and over again. Every time there's any sort of pain or discomfort within the relationship, because you guys can work together, and because you're so good at communicating with each other, and because you both are secure in who you are and what this relationship is, it can constantly survive whatever tension happens and be made anew over and over. And that's so lovely. I love that for you, Capricorn. But that's what I have. And this is also the end of the all signs reading. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you stuck around, or if you just skip straight to Capricorn, that's fine too. I would do the same thing. I hope everyone has a great rest of the month of July, and I'll see you next time. Bye.